It was an ordinary day, but what happened next was anything but. I was out on a search, looking for a little boy who had gone missing. The situation felt grim, with the snow falling and the woods stretching out endlessly. Just as I turned around, these two dogs suddenly bolted out from between the trees. They stayed on the shoulder of the road for just a few seconds, looking back at me. And then, just as quickly, they turned and ran back into the woods. That's when it hit me. I remembered hearing that the boy was on the back porch playing with his dogs right before he disappeared. Without a second thought, I just took off, running as fast as I could behind those dogs, trying my best to catch up with them. As I was sprinting through the trees, dodging branches and crunching through the snow, I remember thinking to myself, there's just a 1 in a million chance that this is going to work out. It felt like a scene from a movie, almost too unbelievable to be real. I followed the dogs for what felt like forever, but was probably only about 200 yards deep into the woods. And then I heard it. A faint sound at first, but it grew louder. Sure enough, I started hearing a voice, a small child screaming for help. My heart pounded in my chest as I got closer. Through the trees, I could finally see him clearly, a small child standing in snow that was already up to his waist. He was completely and hopelessly stuck. The very first thing that went through my mind was absolute disbelief. I just could not believe that the dogs had run straight to him. It was a miracle. They had led me right to him, a tiny figure in a vast, snowy wilderness. It was one of those moments that just strengthens your faith, making you believe in guardian angels, whether they have 2 legs or 4. Those dogs weren't just pets, they were heroes. They saved that little boy's life that day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories. It was a cold, snowy day, and we were out searching for a missing little boy. The hours were ticking by, and the hope of finding him safe was starting to fade. I was walking along the edge of the woods when something caught my eye. Just as I turned, 2 dogs suddenly ran out from between the trees. They paused for just a few seconds on the shoulder of the road, looked right at me, and then turned and bolted back into the forest. A thought flashed through my mind. I remembered hearing that the boy had been playing with his dogs on the back porch before he disappeared. Could it be them? Without a second thought, I just took off running, chasing after them, trying my best to keep up. As I ran deeper into the woods, navigating through the thick snow and trees, a part of me was thinking, there's just a 1 in a million chance that this is going to work out. How could they possibly lead me to him? I followed the dogs for what felt like forever, but it was probably about 200 yards into the woods. They were determined, never stopping, always looking back as if to say, hurry this way, and then I heard it. Faintly at first, but it was unmistakable. A voice, a small child screaming for help. My heart pounded in my chest as I pushed myself to run faster. As I got closer, the cries grew louder, and then I saw him. Through the trees, I could clearly see a small child standing in snow that was up to his waist. He was shivering, crying, and hopelessly stuck. He couldn't move. The first thing that went through my mind was sheer disbelief. I absolutely could not believe that the dogs had run straight to him. They had stayed with him. And then, knowing he needed help, they ran to find someone and led them back. It was a miracle. Those 2 loyal companions weren't just pets, they were his guardian angels that day. They never gave up on their friend and saved his life. It's an incredible reminder of the powerful bond between humans and animals. Thanks for watching.